Hi Internet, I'm Erin. If you're looking at this, you probably follow my other internet things, blog or Tumblr or Instagram or what have you. And I've been feeling like doing videos for a while now. And I'm just gonna do them! Somebody asked me recently on Instagram what my rhythm was for my moleskins. And I've been doing kind of moleskin planning for probably about 4 or 5 years now. Anyways, I have found them really helpful to organize, like more so than my phone, because I hate typing in things on my phone, and the calendar system is so frustrating sometimes for me that I don't like it. So I have a little collection of all my different moleskins I've used over the years. This one was the full page variety. So it's got your date at the top of the page and then like a breakdown of like times of the day. If you're like a really busy, important person and you need to schedule yourself that much, kudos. I'm not that special or important, and it would be kind of weird to just write my class schedule for every single day. So this one I didn't really end up doing all that much with. Like, I have just like sociology essay due, and then like not that much else because there's not that much going on in my life. This was a way of recording, you know, things that kind of trying to keep track of stuff. So like $5 on parking. $5 whole, which at my college, that was the parking rate, and I used to think like, oh, that's so much money, $5 whole. Then it got raised to $6 whole for the full day. Now I go to one of the most expensive universities in Canada, and parking a whole day there is almost $25. Past Erin, you didn't know how good you had it. And, you know, study for exam, and so like, but those pages are really boring, aren't they? They are really boring. Here we go. This is when I decided to art journal every day, and this is when I wasn't even in school and I wasn't doing that much. So it didn't last long because I had nothing to journal about. So this is, you know, getting a job at a coffee shop, you know, one of several that I had, my day off. And then I gave up on the whole using this as like a planner journal thing, and I just started drawing in it. So doing like comics or activist drawings and fun stuff like that. And then I wasn't using it as like a planner or anything, just more as like a drawing moleskin. So that is my first moleskin. Only 1 page a day moleskin I've ever used, because as I've explained, I'm not exciting enough to use a whole page a day. Not exciting enough at all. Now this was I think my best moleskin. It was the year after. I put a sticker on it I got in Portland the same year I used this. Put a bird on it. This was 2010 to 2011. And in this one I decided to kind of draw a lot in the first couple pages, so I did Dory, because some people pointed out I look like her. I think I kind of do, but I take it as a compliment because it's Ellen! And I do forget a lot of stuff, a lot like Dory. I have an Alberta grain tower here because I took a trip to southern Alberta. Every month I kind of try to draw in the month. So I've got just like fall foliage, fall drawings. October, all my favorite Halloween, Linus and the Great Pumpkin, Jack Skellington, keeping track of paydays, you know, different things, concerts. And I really like doing this. Yeah, looking back, I really like these pages. January, I have a quote from Death Cab, so this is the new year, but I don't feel any different. True every year. And then just kind of doodling if I don't have anything exciting enough to write. February is boring. The month isn't exciting enough, I just fill it in some other way. This, I saw all the Harry Potter movies in theaters before the final one came out. So every Monday, my friends and I would go to a theater in Vancouver, and they were playing every Harry Potter movie. So Harry Potter once a week. It was wonderful. And then the final Harry Potter came out. It was so sad. I did start doing my schedule in these kind of pages. Oh, this is an actual timetable page. Every Moleskine's different. Like sometimes you'll just find different ones. Anthropology, sociology, psychology, women's studies. Really cool writing and drawing. I'm liking this one. And my summer semester, and then I drew the beach because that's where I wanted to be while I was taking English. And then now my fall semester, sociology, and women's studies again. This is one of my favorite varieties of Moleskine, and it's where you have a week with all the different days, Monday to Sunday, and then you have a whole page for drawing or making lists or notes or stuff. And so this was just like doodling, trees that I saw, and pumpkin spice, which is the greatest thing in the world. And then I was trying to keep track of spending, so there's what I spent that week. This was a lot of assignments here, and then this was just a fun page. I did a little doodle there, and my Rufus Wainwright ticket stub from, I think that was the first time I saw him. More quotes. I would prefer not to, from Bartleby the Scrivener. That was one of my favorite short stories I read that semester. And yeah, just drawings, spending. It's basically much of the same thing, week after week. This is my favorite one, is the weeks, the one page with all your days of the week, and then the next page blank for whatever you would like, to choose your own adventure. So tell me, do you have a Moleskine? How do you keep track of all your time? I'm really terrible at time management, and so I find the only way for me to ever be productive is to write it down in my Moleskine, because I cannot schedule myself on a computer and phone alone. I still do, because having the alerts, I find it's helpful, but I still need to write it down. And I just find it's a really nice creative outlet as well. I drew this stuff on my wall. I like drawing. I'm not great at it, but it's fun for me. And I loved looking back on this and seeing all my old Moleskines and what my life was like at that time. So I really recommend trying it out if you haven't. And if you do try it, let me know how it goes. Thanks for watching me. Bye.